All right, we are ready to go. So, the conceit of today's stream is actually fairly simple. We're just going to play every game that I could find on Steam that has the word 4D in the title. Yes, even this one. So, for those unaware, the conceit of this game is it was made by actually kind of a legend in the, oh my goodness, do I even call it a 40 games community? Okay, you know what? Yes, we're calling it the 40 games community. About a decade and change ago, they posted a trailer for a game called Miyagakure, which, as far as I'm aware, still hasn't come out, but it inspired 40 Golf and probably several other 40 games as well. And halfway through making that game, they also released 40 Toys here, which is what we're the first of the several games that we're going to be playing. I don't expect this to take up an entire stream. That's why we're bundling them together. And hello? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, are we? Oh, okay. Sir, you are aware that your arm is disconnected from your body, right? And then he presses the big science button to open the big science box, which sends it to the big science dimension. Which is, of course, found by this random kid. And inside there's a bunch of four-dimensional objects that do weird and funny things. Alright, we have one mouse button to drag horizontally. This is in fact not a correct depiction of a 4D human, but for the very first try, not that bad. Alright, so both mouse buttons to drag vertically, okay. That seems pretty straightforward. Oh, hello. It seems that our cube has been sent to the fourth dimension. Let's get it back. And there's another one. I will have to move in at least 3 different directions. Alright, the fourth dimension and interactive explanation. Zero-dimensional space is a single point. Life is born in zero-dimensional space. There is nowhere to go. One-dimensional space is a series of adjacent points. If you move in the first dimension, you find yourself on a different point. We call this a line. Also, a line segment is made out of points placed next to each other along the first dimension. Well, no, it can be other dimensions too. Two-dimensional space is a series of adjacent lines. If you move in the second dimension, you find yourself on a different line. We call this a plane. Also, a square is made out of line segments placed next to each other along the second dimension. Three-dimensional space is a series of adjacent planes. Move in this third dimension, you find yourself on a different plane, and we can extrude again. So finally, of course, we have our fourth extrusion. Four-dimensional space is a series of adjacent 3D spaces. If you move in the fourth dimension, you find yourself in a different 3D space. Also, a 4D cube is made out of 3D cubes placed next to each other along the fourth dimension. Here, we run into a problem. Our universe is 3D, and therefore we are only able to see a single 3D space. So here we have to display all these 3D spaces / cubes as overlapping, but they do not overlap at all in the fourth dimension. What would it actually look like? A 3D being would experience the fourth dimension much like a 2D being would experience the third. We'll see how in the next scene. If you were a two-dimensional being stuck in a 2D plane within a 3D world, 3D objects will look mysteriously different based on where you're standing in the third dimension. Here's a mysterious 3D ball. And as you can see, as we move around, the ball gets bigger and smaller. Which it's not actually getting any bigger or smaller, but you know what I mean. If you've watched the 4D golf streams. If you haven't, then this is probably blowing your minds. Similarly, if there were a three-dimensional being stuck in a three-dimensional space within a 4D world, 4D objects would look mysteriously different based on where you're standing in the fourth dimension. And of course it's the same thing here. We can see a bunch of toys in the background. A four-dimensional being would know what's actually going on, but because our universe is only 3D, we can't display their perspective. No matter how you slice it, a 4D ball will give you a sphere, although of a different size. A 4D ball is made out of many 3D spheres, and taking a 3D slice out of it is like picking one of them. Here's another mysterious 3D shape, the block. I wasn't exactly planning to play 4D Miner tonight. While it may initially look like a square to a two-dimensional being, once it turns it can look like a triangle or a trapezoid, or even a hexagon. The 3D object is just rotating, but even for us 3D beings, it's hard to know exactly how the 2D shape changes in response. That's what volume view is for. Here is another mysterious 4D space, the 4D block, or tesseract. While it initially looks like a cube to a three-dimensional being, once it turns it can look like pyramids, prisms, and more. It's impossible for us to see the entire 4D shape at once, so we have to settle for seeing it one slice at a time. The 4D object is just rotating in 4D, but especially for us 3D beings, it's hard to know exactly how the 3D shape changes in response. However, over time it is possible to gain some intuition by playing with the shapes. What about time? Oh no. Time is a little bit like a fourth dimension. We can think of each instant as a 3D space lined up along the axis of time. However, time is always moving forward, while a fourth spatial dimension would allow you to move back and forth along it at will. Every part of 4D space would experience time moving forward simultaneously, i.e., every 3D space on the 4D slider experiences time moving forward simultaneously. In this scene, the 3 spheres are falling at the same time, each at a different location along the fourth dimension. So we can look at the red sphere, the green sphere, or the blue sphere. And that's all you get. So now we have all of these 4D toys to play with, as well as, what are these? Okay, those don't seem to do anything for now, so let's see. Oh, what? Dice top face display is off or on? What is this doing? I don't see a... Oh, I see now. Oh, hello. We can of course rotate with the scroll wheel. That's your camera orbit. Well, it's the opposite of orbit, but you know what I mean. My only complaint with this so far is that I don't seem to see any sort of way that we can move it in a different place of rotation. We can, of course, play with 2 tesseracts. And of course I can just launch the cubes wherever. This one is now over here. And that gives us a dice roll 6 and 5. Note, however, that the dice actually has 8 faces. Sorry, hyperfaces. Try all the combinations of mouse clicks. I would bonk it into a wall when I played it. Like, actually that does make sense. Three tesseracts work almost exactly the same, except it's slightly easier for me to use physics to roll them, as Skeleton suggested. Boxes and lever. Alright, there's the lever. All this is doing is really making me wonder, can we get a 4D carry spot? Anyway, let's see. How do I drag you Anna and Kata? The random tesseracts, where everything looks like it's fallen into the abyss, but in reality, it's just all over the place. There's just more place. Projections can be unlocked somehow. Good to know. Stack of hyperspheres. Now, this is a real trippy one because, yeah, they all just go away. That's not a very good demonstration of it. Let me try this again. Okay, so if I just move this up a bit and whack it, you can see all the balls just sort of disappear. As explained before, it's because they're actually being shoved on Ankata. However, it does look like they just sort of shrink out of existence, like Pokemon or something. And of course we have our Sony PS3 tech demo, where we can just play in the 4D ball pit. That wasn't actually a PS3 tech demo. The PS3 tech demo I'm referencing was made out of rubber ducks, and it was three-dimensional. But as you can see, I can push them around, and they sort of disappear as I do so. Super Mario 128 demo. Yeah, maybe that'll be a better example. So yeah, with this one, it's actually pretty easy to get things in and out of a particular hyperslice. Or over here, where they've just formed a grid anyway. We have one Tesseract and one hypersphere. So this is where the geometry starts getting a little weird. Alright, how do I get ye... That pushes you out of the way. Let's see, can I get you back in? I don't believe so. Anyway, random tesseracts and hyperspheres. $4D Bullen. Oh no! Oh no, someone has to make $4D Bullen now. That was not a good shot. There we go. And we have the 5-cell. So the 5-cell is... So the shape that you're able to see in the 3D slice is called a tetrahedron. Yeah, pentachron. But the idea is that it's basically the simplest possible shape in 4 dimensions. 16 cell. And if you're wondering, yes, this does actually look like that thing from the Windows screensaver. I believe it was the one that would put you upside down on the maze. But this is the 40 version of it. Oh man. Don't give people ideas to make 40 maze games. We'll be stuck here forever. And of course, getting more complex, you have the 24 cell, which will just immediately roll away and be annoying about that. But as you can see, we can force it to become all sorts of different shapes. And it's also a D24. So as you can see, it came up as a 16. So if there are already 40 mazes, some ancient, some made with the Ray Marchant framework for Unity. Oh no. Someone figured out 40 ray tracing. Alternate color scheme. What does that mean? Oh, I think that might be for color blindness or something. Here's the 120 cell. If you're paying attention during the, I believe it was the mezzanine courses in 4D Golf, a lot of this is also covered. I don't know if it, I forgot the name of the course. Was it mezzanine, or I'd have to look in my stream notes to find out. But yes, this is what a D120 would be. So if you ever played, say, Dungeons and Dragons, you may have seen a D100, which in 3 dimensions is an absolutely terrifying hulk of a dice. In here, this seems to be at least somewhat more viable as a dice. 4D Dungeons and Dragons. And here's the 600 cell, which is also a D600. So yeah, this is the 4D equivalent of the D100 Hulk monster dice. 4D golf ball. Yep. We can even lose it in another dimension and then get angry at it. And this is a demonstration of the same thing, but with the faces. So for the 5 cell, that's not going to be particularly useful, but I imagine if we go up to the 120 cell, you know what this looks like? This reminds me of like the Henry Sagerman hyperbolic space demo, where you go into one of the corners and you see an entire Euclidean plane, and it turns out that the corner is actually infinite. Actually, the 600 cell demo looks crazier. More like that. I think the alternate color scheme looks better for the faces, to be honest, on this one. 120 cell is used as the old load-in screen in 4D Minor. Oh, interesting. Alright, we have a second page of 4D toys, of course, including 5 Tesseracts, which I can just yeet into the 4th dimension. Sort of. Or I can just roll them. And they all somehow manage to fall in a fairly neat pattern. 2 hyperspheres. Are these any different from the other ones? Oh, an even bigger 4D ball pit. Okay, now we actually have enough balls in the ball pit to have some depth to it. So if I were to... Okay, I can't seem to move the camera, but this actually feels like a ball pit now. We, of course, have to fit so much more in the ball pit for it to fit. Or we can just use the smaller box. Save on the physics simulation. And also not be able to move anything. Like this white one over here. Looks like you could get it out, but you can't because it's actually touching a bunch of other spheres on other slices. Big. Big boy. Boxes on table, which immediately gets flipped over. Wait, hold on. What's knocking it over? Actually, I'm wondering now. Okay, maybe it's just programmed to move that around. Anyway, hypercube in hull. Insert joke about 4D golf here. All we have to do is make it fit. There we go. It's only marginally more difficult than the 3D version, and now I have successfully graduated to the realm of toddler. Hold on, what was this one? We do be hypercube. Yeah, there's a lot of hypercube demos. Oh wait, no, that is a hypercube. It's just on top of a hypersphere. "4D dominoes." Oh, hello. I see. So as you can see, we have some dominoes that are not quite in their respective slide, and they work anyway. We have some more slopes, a 4-dimensional slope, which is very confusing, and I imagine you probably could make a slope like this in 4D golf and then confuse the shit out of people. Well, at least until they realize that they can just turn and make it more obvious. Mixed 4D slope, so this is perspective level from the nebula course. Oh. And as you can see, anything on the white slope gets yeeted because it happens to be pointed in a different direction. This scene is sloped down at an angle in the 4th dimension and in one of the regular dimensions. And they did the same trick here, but in this setup, it'll squash it together because there's 2 of them now. And now we have a 4D caltrop. Which, to be honest, kind of sounds like the author wants me to hurt myself. Story/tutorial, we already did that. Advanced techniques. Oh, I see. You want to have the green face on top. Oh. Oh. wait, no. Oh, that is... I may have to remap that. So I thought it was on WASD. It's not. It's on the arrow keys. And here we have a dodecahedron prism, some giant 600 cells and hypersphere. Oh, that's what we came here for. So as you can see, as it falls over, it looks like just 2 rings. Even though in the 3rd dimension, if I can get it back to the 3rd dimension. Alright, perhaps I can get this to stay. But yeah, as you can see, so most of you have probably seen the Klein bottle in the normal way, where the spout on the side there goes straight to the bottom. But as you can see, this is the biblically accurate true form of the Klein bottle, where there's no actual self-intersection. And it's really just a Mobius strip in 4 dimensions. Neat, huh? Anyway, let's see. Can I get it to go back? I can move that around. No. Okay, I have 3 ways to rotate, but I know for a fact it needs to be more. Self-enter... Oh, hello. So... yeah, now it actually is self-intersection. This is the fully 3D only version of the Klein bottle. The one that you're all too familiar with. So you can see how... okay, you actually can't see how it self-intersects, because I can't figure out how to... let's see... never mind. And we have the duo cylinder. It's one of the shapes that we were seeing in the museum levels in 4D Golf that we couldn't really make out at the time, but as you can see, it's a cylinder that's part of another cylinder. So from this perspective, it just looks like, oh yeah, it's just a cylinder, and then if you rotate it, you can see that it's actually growing and shrinking. Duo cylinder on hyperspheres. And now it turns into a Pringle. It's a cylinder that turns into a Pringle. And we now have 40 capsules. Can you tell this game is made in Unity? Because every Unity player is a capsule. Actually, I don't remember if this was made in Unity or not. But it would be really funny if it was. And of course we have the 3 torus, which sort of just, well, it's on its side now, unfortunately. But you can see that it's hollow on the inside. Okay, it is the custom Tesseract engine. That makes sense. We have the torus sphere, which is a torus that is also a sphere. This one is actually pretty easy to make out. The tiger, ooh. Yeah, it looks like two different shapes, but it's actually one. You can see it starts as a torus and then splits into two toruses and then becomes one again. So it's a torus that is itself sitting around a torus. Can you scroll through the pages? There has to be an option to enable more visualization. Let's see. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, no. I thought we weren't playing 4D golf, but we are playing 4D golf. Anyway, let's not get too distracted. I do need to find... Alright, you don't remember how to enable the other visualization options. Yeah, that's a shame because you kind of need them. And if I hit escape, it just kills the game. And for some reason, it just goes straight to Steam. Okay, for the love of all that is holy, can you not do that? There we go. Okay, maybe... No, that's the credits. I see the cake. Oh no, I have spoiled the spoiler. That's the spoiler! Alright, well... Oh, what are these gnarly shapes? Great stellated 120 cell. Trippy as all get out. There's multiple Klein bottles. Oh, this looks perverse. Maybe the page before the marble tracks. Let's see. So we go to the marble tracks, and we go back here. No. Oh, hello. A new button has been added to the menu. It enables projections. The edges of the objects are projected onto the current slice. That means that no matter where the slice is, the edges of the objects will always be visible. It is an old school way of displaying 4D objects which you may have seen before. Tried in the 2D levels. And if you long press, you get colors. All right, let's see. Anti-gravity. Face projection. 2D faces of objects are projected on the current slice. So we have wireframe or face projection now. Auto follow. You know what? That actually might make things a little bit easier to read. 40 golf shadows, yes. And here's finally the moment we've been waiting for. The visible slice rotation. Alright, so hold and drag the controller to rotate gradually. Oh. Press the arrows to rotate between axis-aligned rotations. Can also be done with the... Oh, that... Hello. That makes sense. Cannot see the dimension corresponding to the line that is perpendicular to the screen. So if you can see the red and green lines, but the white line is perpendicular to the screen, you are aligned normally. And then here's basically the moral equivalent of like volume view. Alright, now that we're properly equipped, let's go on to the static Klein bottle. As I mentioned before, the Klein bottle is a shape that you may have seen before but may not have been aware is actually four-dimensional. If I rotate this way, see if I can get it in there. Well, to be clear, there is no real inside to a Klein bottle. You know what I meant. Poo Poo Pee Pee. Ah, yes, the Poo Poo Pee Pee man is back. So now we have marble tracks, curvy bridge in W. So I can rotate it. Like that, and then, oh look, it becomes a regular bridge. Just by changing our perspective. And the funny thing is, it looks like it's gonna not go through, but it does, because there's a curve here. So what it's doing is actually curving ana and kata and then back. Come on. I want to show it with a bigger ball. There we go. And it gets thrown all the way over there. What are all these? Gyrocoron 7.2. What even is this shape? Let's see. It's a D7. Wait, how does it know that the 7 is at the top? Oh, wait, no, the 7 is actually at the bottom. That's how it's... That's an interesting way to read a dice. Various dice, I see. And... Wait. Do you just have a dice for every possible number? Well, it goes from like 6 to 17. So there's an 11-4 and an 11-2. Both of these are 11-sided. Interesting. All right. So I'm going to move on to the next 4D game. Once I properly disable the PC game capture, because for some reason it keeps grabbing my Steam window. All right. Let's see. Okay, I wasn't planning on doing this first, but I do appear to have a bit of the audience really demanding it, so... Hold on, can you please grab the correct window? It wants to grab everything but the game tonight. There we go. All right. Let's see. Game settings. Oh, that's just... You know, I'll come back if it winds up being a performance problem, but let's see, start 4D, and okay, that's not, okay, now it's actually running. Where's my mouse cursor? Please don't tell me this is a keyboard-driven game. Controls, bindings. Okay, no, it actually is mouse-driven. So why are the menus keyboard-driven? If you select the easiest difficulty, the game is longer. Really? Okay. Oh, you know a game's gonna be good when it's showing you 10 different possible motion controls. Yes, I know how to walk. Okay, I need to adjust several things, really. Yeah, it is way too loud. Alright, you jump with space, which I'm gonna have to remap. there we go. Now it's not completely destroying everyone's ears. Sorry about that. And while I'm here... Alright, how are you... Wait, oh! That's how you jump. Okay, I have some problems with these jumping controls. So you hold the jump button down, and it gives you this little arrow thing at the bottom that has to fill up by you hitting a wall, and then you can release it. How am I supposed to jump in midair? Okay, let's... I didn't ruin this just by changing the jump button, did I? Yeah, I can't jump that way. I'm gonna have to restart this. Hold on. It resets the jump charge for some reason. Yeah. Alright, now it's not even let me... I am very confused. Wait, why the guy... Wait, what? The guide sort of falls down. Yeah, I know. That's even more confusing because then the guide falls down like this. And then... That is not how it's supposed to look like. Yeah. I am very confused now. This is not at all how a platformer should work. You're not supposed to jump in midair. Right. But, so, here's the thing. How do I get onto the second platform if I am not able to jump here? Yeah, I have a feeling there's something broken here. Let's play around with the options a little more. Let's see, there's display, no. FOV, no. Controls. Sensitivity. X, Y, K, Z axis. Okay, maybe it doesn't like the rebinding that I did. No, that... Yeah, I don't know why it's resetting the jump gauge. In fact, hold on, let me reset the game and see if that's the problem. Maybe it's FPS. Yeah, I can try capping it at like 60. Because I am on a 120 hertz monitor. Let's see. Settings. Video. Alright, 60 hertz, please. And we're gonna go back, start 4D. Alright, we're back. Let's try the tutorial again and hope it doesn't... Oh, if you hit space, it changes the logo. That's weird. Anyway. And we'll do the running now. Alright, moment of truth. Does the jump charge work? Now that I've limited it to 60 frames a second. If that still doesn't work, I'm going to have to change the monitor frame rate. It's still resetting even though I set it to 60 hertz. Fun! Technical difficulties. Alright. Okay, let's quit out of the game. And now I'm going to change it so that my primary monitor is only ever 60 hertz. In fact, I'm going to change all of my monitors to only be 60 hertz. I didn't know that. No, that's fine. A lot of these quirky little indie games tend to have technical issues. It's possible that the person who wrote it never has actually owned a 120 hertz monitor, and there's all sorts of fun things that can happen with that. Anyway, I'm gonna go to my... Oh, I have a Steam Cloud error. Unable to sync. That's really, really given me confidence in this game. Oh, why is that monitor at 99 hertz? Oh, that's weird. Okay, set that to 60. Oh, that feels so wrong, but now that it's at 60 hertz, there is absolutely no way that this thing can get screwed up. Oh no, it's stuck on synchronizing cloud. Even though it's given me 3... Yeah, I know you can't synchronize cloud. Just let me play the damn game. Alright, that's set to 3840 by 2160, 60 hertz. Alright, we're going to give it one more try. If it still doesn't work, I'm going to move on to the other games that I was planning to do in this showcase. I'm late, what did I miss? So, we played around with some 4D toys for a bit, and then we're trying to get Cake4D to work. Unfortunately, we seem to have some sort of a bug, and it doesn't let me jump. It's weird. So as you can see here, you're supposed to just hold down the spacebar to jump, and you're supposed to be able to do it from one platform to another. Oh look, it works now. I had to specifically set my monitor to 60 Hz. Even setting the game to 60 Hz is not enough. Unfortunately, that doesn't fix the problem of me not being able to do first-person platforming. Frame rate dependent physics. No, it's worse than frame rate dependent physics. It's frame rate dependent UI in a 2024 PC game. So if you scroll back in the video a little bit, you'll see it. But basically, you see the jump indicator at the bottom that would fill up? Instead of filling up, it would just rapidly flash and do nothing. Heresy. Yeah. Inexcusable. Indeed. There we go. You can turn it into third person, there's a button. And we have jump and run. It's a 2022 game. Oh, well that excuses it. Alright, so we can charge jump while we're walking. So I do this. Okay, that's fine and dandy, but no, it does not excuse it. This was not acceptable in the 1990s, let alone the 2020s. Oh, if you go back to like the 1990s, you have CPU frequency dependent video games. Is it the plus minus button? I don't think plus minus is doing anything. So wait a second, wasn't there supposed to be? Oh! I'm turned around. There we go. That makes a whole lot more sense. Q and E. So while walking, we can hit Q. This is also a terrible jump mechanic. So, to be clear, you actually can quick jump. It's sort of like if you hold it down, you get more jump. You know how in like what was it, the Super Mario Brothers 2, where if you held down the button, you charge up a jump? It's sort of like that, but less cumbersome. And Q and E gives us the ability to run in 4 dimensions. Yep, 4D strafing. Angle 1. I'd rather have a fixed jump height that responds instantly. Okay, so I'm assuming what it means is that I can press G to look in at a different angle 4th dimensionally. Alright, so we look over here. Well, responds instantly to releasing the key. Yes. So this is like controlling the acceleration of your car by smacking it with a golf club. Alright. And that didn't work. Oh, that has to be a run and jump. I'm submitting this to re-resist Just Bad Games. Oh no. Well, to be honest, this is just the tutorial. And, oh. Maybe you should look in controls for the button to make it third dimension. Well, this is actually the tutorial for that. Oh, you mean for the vault third person, yes. Let's see. Equals on minus speed up, jump, R view, F view, G view, T view, up, down, left, right, key 0 through. Why are there bindings for that? C and B. Okay, that doesn't help. Right. Oh, view mode, left control. Minus and plus. Sorry, minus and equals. Oh! Oh, that's... Oh, that's weird. There was a guy who was playing 4D Golf who claimed to have a physics PhD, but every time the game said something was in the settings menu, well, he didn't seem to understand what a settings menu is. Instead, kept hotkey hunting. Expert knowledge tends to be like that. Alright, I don't know why my character is so bloody transparent. But I'm at least able to do... Alright. And I fell. He didn't find the settings menu until he was almost finished with the game. So tell me, did he wind up playing the super special spoiler courses in with the stereographic compass? Sorry, with the wrong compass. The isoclinic compass, the one that you're not supposed to use. He did. My character is paralyzed. I don't know what's with my character. I don't know why everything is transparent. Oh, you mean me. Yeah, I had to reset my camera setup, sorry. Oh my goodness, this should not have taken this long. Angle 2. Oh, there's more of these? Do you have to tutorialize the same buttons? Okay, we have to press G. W on the shift. What is this? Is this volume view? So it's transparent because the game screen is actually volumetric. Okay, I will give it credit for that because volumetric is actually what you would see in 4D, so it's authentic in that way. On the other hand, it makes it like awful to actually see. Like, this just looks like sludge. Okay, I don't remember any of the keys that it was using. Can I at least skip this and just hotkey hunt myself? No, I have to watch the whole tutorial. Finally, I have player control! Okay, so now we have to... That's one of the angles. That's not helpful. And it also undid everything that I had set up with the third-person camera, which is fun. I don't think we want to strafe in 4 dimensions. Yes, this game is why volume view wouldn't work with platforms with no barriers around it. Alright. Hold on, is that where we were going? Okay. Oh, a company called Laya made a tablet with an auto-stereoscopic 3D display, like the 3DS but better. Interesting. We're gonna have this a 4th 3D revival? Oh wait, we're supposed to go over there. I'm a moron. LumePad 2, that's what it's called. Good to know. Damn it! Okay, okay. Runs on Android using a ton of the fine Qualcomm Snapdragon. It also has gigs around. Good to know, again. Oh, I'm watching your stream and a Zelda speedrun at the same time. Well, I'm glad to know that I'm keeping at least some of your interest. Damn it! Okay, let's... Do I have to... There we go. was not quite aligned with the platform, and then I fall off the platform. Technically, the Zelda speedrun is just background for me right now. I've seen that particular gaming category plenty of times, so your stream is more interested at the moment. Well, good to know. Alright, we have the final... Oh, nope, not the final. The penultimate platform. Which... I did that again. Why did I do that again? In this game that has, like, the slowest platforming of all time. Is this game on Steam? Yes, it is. It's called Cake4D. Has to be the floatiest jump ever. No, please don't dislike bomb it. I mean, they're only one person. What could they do? Let's not make the same mistake. There we go. We finally got past this, the second angle tutorial. Angle 3. Alright, so we have to use R. And then F. Believe me, this is very useful. I'm assuming it's basically volume view. Alright. Come on, come on. No, we're not doing that. Then we use R, and I suppose we have to do a run and jump. There we go! No, not the volume view, the other three. Gotcha. Okay, that wasn't useful. This game needs some sort of ledge grab mechanic. These rotations are also in 4D Mind. Yes. That would have... No, that would have made the game better. Good thing they didn't do it. Why do I keep doing that? Like, oh, I need to run up. No, I don't need to run up. Every time I try to run up, I kill myself. Well, not really kill myself, because there isn't any hazards or anything, but you know what I mean. Just sort of jump off, have to start over. There we go. It only took me 20 different tries. There will be a level where you have to run and then jump. Fun. Angle 4, okay. And what are you doing? Oh, you're using control. I love how this tutorial isn't actually saying that there's an alternate view mode. Okay, 4 is actually the last one. Definitely leave a review when you're done playing. Yeah, I definitely will. And again, move out. Forget to run and jump. Always hold the run button down, kids. And now that we're in the control mode, there are currently only 7 reviews, and none of them mention the fact that the HUD has a seizure if your monitor is faster than 60 Hertz. Good to know. Yeah, I'll definitely be adding... Okay, that was wrong. That was wrong, and we're angled incorrectly now. The volumetric display by default is 1/10 of each dimension of your resolution, 100 pixels in depth. Because the game is pretty unknown. Okay. I'm assuming I have to get it to the point where the other platform is no longer transparent, but I can't seem to do that. Developer definitely needs some constructive feedback. Absolutely. Okay, it's not get the platform to be not untransparent, it's get the platform to not be blurry, which is certainly a unique way to handle fourth dimensions, but I did it again. I walked backwards. And I've apparently lost. Okay, we're back here. Here's the start. Hope the developer's still around. Yeah, what you said in the Discord, I wouldn't be surprised if they sort of just... like, this was a project that they were done with. Okay, let's see. Wait, hold on a second. That was... Okay, why does that not work? 8 months ago, they were still hopeful for the future of this. I suddenly feel bad. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Alright, we're back up here. We go into control. We go into control and then we fall off. Okay, now if I scroll all the way back until it becomes less transparent, I should be able to... No, that's not what... That's not it either. Okay, I can strafe off of it. You know, maybe that's it. Maybe I have to 4D strafe. Even though the tutorial shows you using control view mode. Okay, that works. You know what? 4D strafing seems to be working better than using the actual angle controls. Until it doesn't. Hold on. Wait, why are we not able to... Okay, that's solid now. Okay, so there is a shared angle between them. Okay, maybe that works. Yes, it actually does. All right. All right. There we go. Now how do we get back to the main slice? Like that, I suppose? Damn it! Okay. Okay, that one I actually just misjudged my jump. Sorry if I'm not saying much right now. I'm sort of just clenching and hoping that I don't screw this up. Okay, so one thing they don't tell you with the whole volumetric control scheme, sorry, the volumetric rendering, is that the less transparent it is, the more likely you're actually going to land on the block that you want. It's very much not explained well or at all, and is very hard to read. They have a good idea. Finally, we are done with the tutorial. Oh wait, no, there's an angle 5. Okay, this covers T. Wait, is this supposed to be the volume view? What? What is... Okay... So... It's over here somewhere. Why don't I just... Yeah, I don't... I can just strafe. Like that. I didn't have to use T at all. Anyway, part 1, cake. 1.0.
Where are you?
I thought there were only 4 of them for all 4 rotations. Yeah, that would make sense. Well, keep in mind, the angle 4 tutorial, it covers using the control button to sort of free look. I played this game quite a long time ago. It's possible that it's been updated or they added another tutorial for the free look control cam.
Ren?
I'm here. Follow my voice.
It's voice acted. Keep the cake safe. Okay. Hold space to jump. Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. Is this actually tutorial? Like, was that not even the real tutorial? No, they never updated it. I just forgot. Gotcha.
Ren?
I'm here, Rala.
I got a cake for you, a special one. Ren?
This is drastically better of a tutorial than the actual tutorial.
Ren?
Cake4D. Collect all 6 parts of the cake and then it's cut off. Fun.
I found you.
Yes, you did.
I love you, Ren.
I don't...
What? Wait!
Wow, that's rude.
I need to go after her.
Okay, why are we chasing after an unrequited love? And now it's in 3rd person! As it's supposed to be. Why? I don't know.
Ren?
Alright, we have a button. That opens the door. That it's gonna show me, even though I can see it.
Ren?
What? Okay. Alright, now we have the proper volume view. There are blue crystals in each level. Good. Oh, I should be collecting those, shouldn't I? Alright, I can't get quite up to that. But... what are you? Oh, I have to do a 40 jump. Wait, no, I can't get up there. Wait, hold on. I think I'm overcomplicating this. I think it's just a normal run and jump. Nope! Oh, wait, hold on. There's a smaller box that I can't quite get to unless I... There we go. Now we have it in our slice and we can... There's the blue crystal over there. There's the button. That opens the door. How am I supposed to get the blue crystal, though? If I... There's no way to come out of volume view and have it apply the same rotation so I can see this slice, though. It's always just one of three different views, or the volume view. Oh, we got it. That's good to know. And oh, that's starting to look a wee bit overcomplicated. We are not successful this time round. How do we get back up? No, that does not work. That did not work either. Do I really want to have to force myself to deal with the pain of the blue crystals? You know what? I'm gonna skip them for now. Unless it's like really easy to get. Oh, that was... Alright, we're stuck in another little puzzle maze. Chasing our unrequited fairy love. Don't mess with fairies, kids. Wait, where's the button? Okay, that don't work. Don't even socialize with Faye because they will absolutely take it as an invitation. Hold on, there's the crystal right there. Why can't I get that? Alright, that's where we're trying to get to, and to get from there... Okay, how do we start? Oh, this volume view has terrible controls. Oh, I'm just upside down now. Well, that's fun. Alright, can I get the other platform that I want to jump to back? Now that's a blurry mess. No, that doesn't work either. Where do I go? Come on. Alright, now can we get back? Alright, I'm gonna have to use some angle tricks. No, that doesn't work either. How are you even supposed to get back up here? Can I at least restart? Okay. You know, maybe some of these levels aren't actually intended for you to get back up for whatever reason. All right. No, all of them intend that. Okay. I'll take your word for it. start out here and I look in G view, there's nothing. In F view, and we're at the top of the level. Okay, so there absolutely is a way to get back up. It's just a pain in the ass to find. Okay, good, that's real. Or not. Okay. Well, we got to the button, so I definitely do have to find the way back. Or maybe this is the way forward. No, that doesn't work. That works, funnily enough. Alright, that does not work. The only times when you have to restart is when the lights go out or the bottomless pit, though in the second place it does an automatic... Oh, there's a bottomless pit in this one. That doesn't work. Okay, let's try a different direction. The F angle, we have that path that doesn't seem to line up to anything. No. I'm sure they thought this was very clever to have you strafe around a pillar to get back up. Okay, we don't have enough clearance. Just to stare in a different perspective. Alright, let's see. Yeah. That is true. Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, you're right about that. Okay, that makes me overshoot. Can we at least get P speed? No. Oh, hello, you actually do have to get P speed. Dastardly. Anyway. Oh boy, we're gonna be here for a while. Hi, what's this game? This is Cake4D. This is where I spent a lot of time following the jump until I realized you can sprint in the same spot, run it in circles, and increase the speed. Oh. Oh! Oh, that is broken! Okay, that's a bit more janky than I think I have tolerance for, but it's good to know. Anyway, for Alpha Silverblade's question, this is Cake4D. It is a 4D platforming game that has, let's call them idiosyncrasies and go from there. Like, for example, the jump. You know how you jump in most games and you press down and you jump, and then you hold for a longer jump? In here, it's the opposite. You hold to determine how long your jump is, and then you jump when you release. That's right, we're using the other half of the A press. And that makes these sorts of run and jumps hellishly difficult when they really shouldn't be. So it's like the Hulk game on the... Oh! Oh, I think he might be right, yeah. Yeah, it's like that, but not fun. It's technically accurate to the real world where you bend your knees to prepare for the jump. Yes. However, the real world doesn't have 4 spatial dimensions. I can't seem to make that. You're right, that's why we have the digital world. I don't really see the 4D here. Okay, so if I go into the overhead view, which is, I'm tempted to call it volume view, but it doesn't work exactly the same as 4D Golf's volume view. It is actually 4D. And I can rotate around. This one particular section is a little bit flat, if you know what I mean. Now we have to rotate. This game also bugs out on high... Oh, right, yeah. I spent the first 20 minutes of this game wondering why I couldn't jump. So, it turns out that if you have your monitor set to higher than 60 hertz, the jump meter just never fills unless you're hitting a wall. Yeah, this game has problems. We went back. Okay. Where the heck do we go from here? Even though my monitor is 165 hertz, I never noticed the problem because for some time I kept the hertz to 60. That's when I play the game. Oh, did you forget to set your monitor refresh rate? Another aspect of this game which may be confusing is that it's actually volumetrically rendered. So I've seen your 4D Golf video and a bunch of 4D videos last week. You know what would be torture? Someone posted in the Discord threatened to make a 4D Sonic game. Don't tell Sega. So yeah, you may have noticed at this point that like all of the platforms are just ghosts and they're not really that solid until I move closer to them. That's because of the volumetric rendering. Did somebody say 4D Sonic? Oh no, we've now done it. Eggman traps Sonic in a 4D world. Sonic Lost World, but it's somehow even more awkward. Having to change the Anakata and jump with good timing while moving too fast to understand that WTF is happening. Yep, that's the Cake4D experience. That's not even the trippiest part about it. So far I've been using the fixed angles, which give you a different forward rotation. that's basically aligned with all of the blocks. Sonic, but he actually has PTSD like he should after everything he's been through. So if you hit left control, you'll notice the word control just appeared on my screen, and if I move my mouse, this happens. This is the geometric equivalent of using the 4D Golf, just, you know, clicking in 4D Golf and Dragon, except since this is a volumetric game, yeah. Alright, where the heck do I go from here? I don't see anything I can platform to. I am genuinely confused. Like, that's the way we came. Wait a second, where... Is this a red herring? Like, are we supposed to stop there and do something else? Oh wait, no, that's actually the way forward, never mind. One day I found 4D Minecraft, not 4D Miner, with 2 volumetric displays for 2 eyes. Actually, Sonic does have PTSD in the Satam and Archie continuities. In fact, most of the characters do. Alright. Well, there's the button, but we're not at the right slice. Let's see. Can I fix that? Well, I could have, but I didn't. Okay, this game needs some sort of rewind or something. Because now I have to go all the way back. in this corner over here. Alright, I think I have a good idea of how this is supposed to be pathed out. Alright. Where the heck did I... There we go. Damn it! Volumetric displays are basically a few 2D displays overlapped and half transparent. While playing 4D Minecraft, I made the top display fully opaque. I don't remember if there's a way to do it here. Okay, that is really testing my patience. Alright, now go from F to G. I keep losing my house in regular Minecraft. Having to find my house in 4 dimensions would be impossible. No, you see, all you have to do is build a giant tower in the sky and make sure it's visible from all hyperslices. Easy peasy. Hello, Ariel. Oh no, please don't tell me I have to angle myself for that one. But a 4D house must be cool. You could fit so much furniture in in a 10 block by 10 block by 10 block by 4 block high house. Well, I mean, there is 4D Miner. Again, okay, is this game's W rotation snapped? Not fully sure what I'm looking at. By default, yes. So you have the R, F, G, and T keys, which provide you one of 4 different 4 rotations. R, F, and G give you a view of the Z axis, so you can jump around in them. T works like your 4D golf volume view. That last jump doesn't seem possible. That would be 4,000 inside blocks of space in a small looking house that's only 10 blocks wide. Oh yeah, that's actually a real fun fact about higher dimensions, is they tend to fit more stuff inside. It's like a Doctor Who TARDIS or something. These jumps are so awkward. So here's the thing, if you want an unsnapped view, what you do is you hit control and then suddenly it's like left clicking in 4D golf and you get to do this. And this is absolutely mad. I don't understand how you could ever use this. Like, ever. And even worse, the camera view isn't properly, like, limited in any way. At least the pane of parkour towers generalized to higher dimensions. Imagine 5D hyperbolic space. Oh, that's funny looking. Yeah, very funny looking. That's what you get when you use volumetric rendering. Alright, we have to jump. There's the button. There's what looks like the next platform. And volume view is somehow even more useless than it would be in 4D golf. I'm calling it volume view purely out of analogy. Anyway, our best option is to actually aim the camera in 4 dimensions and try to get something. So it's kind of hard to tell when you've got it right, but wait, that's the normal one. It would take a long time to fill a 40 glass with 40 water, a long time to drink it, and you'd still be thirsty because your stomach wouldn't be filled at all. I never use volume view when playing this beating this game. Yeah, it seems pretty not useful. Okay, that does work. I think Ariel said that his monitor refresh rate was 165. I don't know, I'd have to scroll. I'm looking further back in the chat. I'm not 100% sure. However, if it was something that wasn't an integer multiple of 60, it could wind up not triggering the bug. I don't know, I switched to my phone. Wait, this has a phone version. Oh, that was Skeleton, got it. Oh, I forgot to hit the run key, and I ruined it. No phone version. That's probably a good thing. I can't imagine playing this on a phone. HUD has a seizure, you know, no longer up jump. This is basically only up 4D. No, unfortunately. I mean, maybe this one level is, yeah, but... I was playing it on 60 on my PC and played it on my laptop, which is only 60 max. Got it. There we go. Alright, can we make it to the other side? Yes, if I don't do something stupid. Alright, where's the button? There's the button. We're halfway there. Okay. Is there any way I can jump down, or do I have to do the whole thing over again? I think I have to do the whole thing over again. And I can't find where I put the... Hmm. 4D Legend of Zelda. Light World, Dark World in A Link to the Past is baby's first fourth dimension. .40 RPGs. 4D would actually, in an RPG, would actually be pretty easy to manage. Come on, come on. Yes! Finally, I am done with this stupid bloody level. Excuse me? There we go. Okay. 40 FPS. That's just murder. Crystallis is kind of 4D, but it's time travel. The screen is out in 3. Left is the past, middle the present, right the future. Strange. Okay, that doesn't help. And then that goes away. Oh, wait, hold on, no. You can shoot water at a boss shield, advance to the future, and break the rusty shield to beat the boss. The music was making me cry when I first played this. Yeah, it's definitely trying to be super dramatic. What operating system am I using? Windows right now. I just saw something extremely alarming about Windows 11. Fortunately, I'm not on Windows 11, which means I have to deal with, you know, it being out of support and insecurity and fun like that. So what was the alarming thing? Windows 11 is straight up ransomware now. What is Microsoft doing? Like, okay, confession time. The reason why I'm not on Windows 11 is because my CPU is not supported by Windows 11. To be clear, I have a 16-core first-gen Threadripper, which absolutely could run it, except for the fact that Microsoft won't let it. I know they've been... Okay, why can't I get this? I have to angle myself. You know, I just had a terrible thought. You remember a decade and a half ago when there were at least 3 different platformers that were 3D platformers, but they also smashed themselves into 2D. So you had like Fez and Super Paper Mario and Crush. Imagine if we did that again today, but we use the sort of 4D slicing mechanics instead. If that makes any sense. Okay, I can't jump between them. And we're gonna have to use angle for this one. No, that didn't work. There was a Lost in the Shadow on Wii. You play the 2D shadow and then you can temporarily turn 3D. Sorry for my language. What did you say that necessitates an apology? Oh, R word. Sorry. Ransomware? Or is this the Linus Tech Tip's hard R? Alright, understood. I didn't even notice it, so I assume that either YouTube just took it out or you removed it before. Use that as a synonym for stupid. Nah. I'm not gonna police it too hard. Mostly because I'm kind of distracted fighting this absolutely horrendous platforming. Yeah, it is possible that YouTube just hides that sort of nonsense. For the record, I don't believe I have it set to auto-hide, that sort of thing. Now, there are special hidden words that will get your message deleted, but it's really funny ones. Anyway. Come on. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe I go over here first. You can read it in all messages. Oh, I see. Why is this one little thing here? Okay, so no, that's actually where we're supposed to go. Okay, why can't I jump on that one? Isn't Fez kind of how we're already doing 4D games, just, you know, minus dimension? Sort of. So, the thing about Fez is, and this goes for all the other 2D turns to 3D games is that you're not so much looking at a slice as much as, or closer to this, maybe not 4D golf. Yeah, so like, it's hard to explain, but like in Fez, when you go to 2D, sorry, when you rotate the world, you're actually creating a different platform and level. Like, it has, it will actually push you through the third dimension to get to the other side of the map. Fez flattens the world. Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. Different Z depths become one with Mario-like passable platforms, which is funny because Super Paper Mario does not work that way. Oh, I actually did it. Okay. Now, where do I go? That didn't work, and I would pay money for 4D CAD software even though there's literally nothing you could actually use it for. That would actually be probably interesting to bring to 4D. Yeah, so... a 4D model editor. If we were making a lot more of these 4D games, that would definitely be interesting to have, but... Okay. I swear we had... Would love 4D modeling software. I don't even model. Okay, having to strafe is not fun. Alright, we got one down. No, that's not happening. There is ND blend... What? 4D ND model exploder. Oh, that might be interesting to play around with. Okay, so basically this whole thing has to be done at P speed. What did I hit? Oh, that's the end of the level. I was supposed to hit E instead of Q. There's a program to make models out of small tesseracts like voxels before 4D. Alright, we got the button. And that has raised a platform. Oh, you know what would have been nice is if that platform was in prior levels too. Our voxels get the V from volume. Like 4D minor, but not a game. Yeah. So yes, voxels are volume elements. A pixel is a picture element. A texel is a texture element. And a voxel is a volume element. Okay, that's... .40 voxels. No, they'd be hypervolume elements, or voxels. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, I didn't need to shift at all. I'm overcomplicating things. That one I did have to shift for. Voxels probably, and the program would be called Voxel Draw. Or if you called them tesseract elements, then it would be Toxel Draw. Well, you don't call 3D pixels coxels, yes. I've seen 4-volume called Bulk on one of the ND wikis, and I've grown to like it. So voxels, then. I keep forgetting to change views for that platform like a moron. There we go. Come on. No! Actually, it would be Buxels. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, some of the nomenclature for this stuff is pretty messy, I agree. Oh my goodness, I Okay, I have to stop running and change my view and hope that I can run again. Stop here. Now we can... Okay, I have to go Ana, not Kata. Why did I miss that jump? Why did I made the same mistake I did back in the tutorial of just walking off the back of the platform. can't stop no matter what. If I stop, I've already ruined it. If operating systems were held to the same standards as consumer appliances, Microsoft would immediately go out of business. Damn it! I almost got it. Okay, why did it not register as a run? Okay, I can't, do I have to angle it. I've been streaming for 3 hours. Well, not 3 hours on this game, fortunately, but Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to call it because this is getting to be rather frustrating. Like, I'm sorry, this platforming is just... It's not the 4D that's the problem, I'll put it to you that way. Although this one jump is giving me some problems switching between the different angles, but... Yeah. Let's see. Does it at least save correctly if I were to... And they could slip in and out of your slice. Fair. Interesting. Alright, so I do know that this is saving my progress, so that's good. I was genuinely worried that I had just lost everything. So, yeah, I was gonna really sort of continue on with this, but this took way longer than I thought it would. Like, this might... I don't know if I want to do a multi-stream, another Cake4D stream. I have a lot of problems with that game. They'd be smarter than you because 4D brains would be complex. I feel like I'm missing some messages. Let me check live chat. Oh, hello. There's a message that YouTube decided not to show. A 4-dimensional hypercat would be able to see you no matter where you hit. They would have direct access to your internal organs. They would be far smarter than you, and they could slip in and out of your slice. Fear. They'd be smarter than you because 4D brains would be more complex. So it's less that they're more complex and that they're more connected, if that makes any sense. Although connectivity tends to be one of the things that makes neural networks go better. Anyway, that's where I'm going to call the stream for tonight. I believe the next stream is going to be... Oh, what is the next stream? I should double check. Oh, yeah, the next stream is going to be another video game. It is not a 4D game, unfortunately. It's going to be something else that's a wee bit interesting. But anyway, I will see you on Saturday.